Hey everybody, I'm really excited to share with you this personal invitation for your child and yourself to invite you to our Aim High grade boosting program. I'm going to go through all the details on how you can help boost your child's grades and a quick example of how you can start. So here we go. So this letter is for parents who want to help improve their child's academic performance in maths, English, and science, and want to help unlock their potential to help them open the doors for their future careers or whatever it is. Whether you're in primary school or secondary school, I'll help show you how you can boost your child's grades in a fraction of the time with the Aim High Booster program. Now, this is for parents and children who want to improve their maths, English, and science. So if you feel a little bit overwhelmed, or your child feels overwhelmed by the different concepts in school, about how to access the exam style questions, how to be able to get the best possible grades, then this is for you. It's also for parents who feel that their child is not getting enough of a push in school and schoolwork isn't really enough to help them succeed. It's also if you are a parent who is concerned regarding your child's performance, and as a result, you might feel like you're limiting their performance so that they will struggle to go into college, university, or wherever it is that you want them to do. So I want to personally invite you to this letter that I'm going to go through with you, and I want you to hopefully take action at the end of it. So if you want to help boost your child's confidence and motivate them to study, then please read on or listen in as I go through it all. Now, the Aim High grade boosting program is specifically for either primary or secondary school children who want to boost their grade, especially if they feel overwhelmed and anxious when tackling maths, English, or science concepts, especially under high pressure environments like exams or like in a busy classroom environment. It's for students who need that structure and that accountability to focus and address the weak areas through a clear and tailored plan, ensuring that they can master the key topics that they need in order to excel without relying on endless exercise books or revision books that really don't get them the results that they need. It's for children who want to boost their grades and gain that competitive edge in, so that they can access top schools, colleges, universities, but more importantly, get the top grades, whether it's in Key Stage 1 or whether it's GCSEs. And it's for parents or students who are looking for a proven system that works, that builds confidence, that nurtures the love for learning, but more importantly, it motivates students to actively engage rather than passively learn or constantly being glued to their devices. So that's for those sort of parents and students. So in short, if your child is currently struggling in their core subjects and not feeling challenged enough or is coasting along, then you need the right tools, and this program is for you. So please make sure you continue listening or continue reading what this program teaches. Our Aim High grade boosting program, it teaches you several things, but most importantly, it provides a personalized learning assessment so that we can identify the exact gaps in your child's learning. We use our methodology. If you've not already heard of it, it's the DTTR methodology. There's a separate video on that where I go over it, but for now, just remember this methodology has been used for over 13 years at Aim High, and it works. We've been getting results for thousands of students. This program also teaches you easy to understand concepts broken down into digestible steps, and it's tailored for your child's learning style so they feel confident and in control, and more importantly, is delivered by UK qualified teachers that I've personally trained and that also work in a school, so they're already on the ground and know exactly the most up-to-date knowledge that your child needs. We also provide targeted practice and real-time feedback through adaptive exercises so that we can boost your child's grades, but also hold them to account and get them ready for their upcoming exams. And number 4, we provide effective test-taking strategies, because let's face it, just knowing the content isn't enough. Knowing how to apply your knowledge is important, including how to manage your time, how to solve worded problems, for example, and most importantly, how to reduce test anxiety, because that's one of the biggest problems that a lot of students face. It's they they just freak out in the exam and they don't do so well. So that's something that we show them. And most importantly, it's the long-term success skills that we provide in maths, English, and science, so that they can go on to continuously develop and excel in their core subjects over the next few months, years, or decades, or whatever it is that they need it for. So what this means is that in around 12 weeks, usually we see that 12 weeks is a sweet spot. Your child, if they commit and show up, will gain skills and confidence to significantly improve their maths, English, and science, leading to greater understanding and better test scores, more confidence, and top results. It will also mean that your child will develop effective strategies and a good mindset when it comes to learning, so that they can excel in any subject, putting them on track to get the top grades and secure top schools, colleges, or universities. And it also means that they'll build long-lasting academic habits and problem-solving abilities, so that they're not constantly having to firefight. They will always know how to manage their stress, how to enable them to focus, and you'll also notice that your child is motivated to learn, rather than you as a parent having to constantly nag them to come off their devices. So that's so important. So that's what they will get out from this program. So here's what you get, okay? We don't just provide lessons, okay? We don't provide lessons, and we don't just leave your child to get on with worksheets, for example. That's something we don't do. At Aim High, they'll receive one live lesson on Zoom per week, each week. So per subject as well. So if they're doing 3 subjects, they'll have 3 live lessons. These interactive sessions connect your child directly with our highly qualified UK teachers who actively teach in schools and who have a good proven track record. So unlike some services where they don't actually use teachers, or they'll use teachers from different countries who have no idea how the UK system works, or they might use like a family friend to teach them. Our teachers, they are familiar with the UK curriculum, and most importantly, they know how to engage your child. So that's the main thing. And alongside the teachers, that they'll have access to our state-of-the-art 24/7 access to our learning portal. Now, this is on itself is an amazing resource. You have full access to our video libraries of all the topics that your child needs to master. It teaches them in step-by-step, quizzes, questions, assessments, adaptive questions. So it gives them questions based on their ability, and gets harder or easier based on your child's levels. And more importantly, they will never run out of resources or work. They can do this whenever they want, at any point, and it'll give them good feedback. This will help reinforce their learning. So this is in addition to the live lessons that they get. Okay. And they also have weekly homeworks and termly assessments, so that we can assess whether your child is progressing, and it will also keep them accountable. Because let's face it, one of the biggest problems we find is sometimes schools, they don't give enough work and hold kids to account. So that's what we'll do. And with our real-time monitoring software, we'll be able to see during the lessons what a child is doing, how they're performing, what they're getting right or wrong, do they need a push, and again, hold them to account, because we see everything in real time as the child is doing it, and we can intervene, go onto their screen and tick, cross, correct the feedback during the lesson as well. So this is a really amazing piece of technology that we use to help students really boost their grades and hold them to account. And very important one is this: your child will be placed in a group with like-minded students who are all working at a similar level, all wanting to do well. So they're all in the same mindset. They're all wanting to do well, which allows your child to push further, feel motivated, and again, it encourages accountability. And it inspires themselves and other students to fulfill their potential. Because let's face it, if a child in your child's group is doing really well, what happens is it allows your child to aspire to that and also push further. And it also helps with when they're listening to questions from other students, it allows them to answer their own questions as well. So that connection with that group environment will be part of the service as well. So what have other students achieved? Now, we've got so much success stories, and you can go onto Trustpilot and read those, but I'm just going to go over just a few. We had Nazifa, who joined us from the south end of England. She was originally averaging grade 5s and 6s for her GCSEs. she left with grade 8s and 9s. In fact, she got one of the best results in the country. It boosted her self-confidence and opened doors for a lot more in her future careers opportunities. So, and that was just within 3 months. Azaz, he had a lot of maths anxiety. He was in year 9 at the start, and his teachers told him that he wouldn't be able to do the higher tier for maths GCSEs, which meant that he was capped at grade 5. Grade 5 is equivalent to a grade C. But whilst he worked with us, we managed to move him up sets, and he managed to end up doing the higher tier for his GCSEs, and he ended up getting grade 6s and 7s, and that was from a grade 4 to a grade 6 and 7. So that was a huge achievement, and now he's on track to becoming a pilot, which is what he needed. Otherwise, if he didn't get these grades, then he would have the chance of becoming a pilot. So we literally unlocked his future career aspirations. We have Yutunde, who was in year 6. Now, she was constantly struggling with maths and English for over 2 years. She couldn't overcome her maths anxiety or English anxiety, especially around tests. And one of the biggest challenges was putting up her hands up in class. But within a few weeks of working with our really dedicated teachers, and just with slight changes to how she learnt, she managed to go from below expected to exceeding expectations in school. And now she went on to go and smash the SATs results, placing her in the top sets in secondary school, which now has set her up for the rest of her secondary school career and beyond. Then we have a student called Ramadan. I'm sure you might have seen him in certain videos. Ramadan joined us in year 4. Initially, he struggled to even construct proper sentences. But recently, he amazed his tutor at Aim High, but also his teachers in school, because they saw a huge improvement in his descriptive writing. Remember, this was a student who couldn't even put a sentence together. He was so proud, actually, that he went on and asked me to film him talk about his work, and we now share that with other students to act like as a motivation for them. So that was Ramadan in year 4. Asante in year 10, he was an extremely bright student. But the problem with Asante, even though he was really bright, he wasn't being pushed in school. He wasn't getting the challenge. And it led to him getting mediocre results. So results that were okay, but not what he was capable of. His mum reached out to us, and within a couple of months of working at Aim High, we realized the talent, and he entered himself in for the GCSEs 1 year early. And guess what? With the right support, he managed to get a grade 9, which is the highest grade you can get in some of his GCSEs already. So he's done his maths, he's done his science already. Now he's working on to improve his English results, and he's already, done the GCSEs 1 year beforehand. So that was a huge improvement. Otherwise, he would have just settled for mediocre results. And now we're actually mentoring him through one of our in-house doctors who works as a mentor to help mentor him to get into university, into medical school. So that's another success story. Osaj, again, you've seen a video of him previously. He was stuck to his computer games and phone throughout the day, throughout every single day, to be fair. Mum was motivated that he wasn't motivated enough. And within a few weeks, he worked with us. We literally changed things around from a grade 4 to a grade 8. That's like low grade C to a grade A star. He managed to make massive progress, and his mom was really proud. And lastly, we had Sarah, who lost all her motivation due to a challenging time she was going through in school. But again, with the right tutors, the mentorship, and the right support, she reignited her passion for wanting to learn and is now excelling beyond everyone's expectations. So these are just some of the stories that we've got. And there's so much more your child can achieve with Aim High and this program. So how do you get started? Now, we made it super simple for you and your child to start mastering maths, English, and science and securing their academic future this year. So first of all, step 1 is for you to reserve a spot on the calendar. I'm going to put the link below, and book in a phone call with us. Book in a call so we can identify where your child is at and suggest what the best thing would be. And if they're great for the program, great. If they're not, then we'll give you some advice and you can be on your way. There's no obligation to sign up or anything, but make sure you book in a call, and we'll send you resources alongside that for free. And step 2, on the call, we'll assess your child's needs and set up like a personalized plan. So we'll tell you the key 3 elements that your child needs to improve their academic success. And step 3, if your child is suitable, then, and you're happy to go ahead with everything, we'll offer them a place. And if they enroll, then they'll get immediate access to the Aim High tuition grade boosting program, but also access to the learning portal and access to getting the teachers and the support that they need. So this is your chance to equip your child to boost their skills, confidence, and mindset that they need in order to excel in school and beyond, whether it's in maths, English, or science, whether they're in primary or secondary school. So all you're going to do is click this link here, click it here, book in a call. It's only a 10-15 minute call just to see whether you're a good fit. If you are, great. If you're not, I'll give you some advice and I'll give you some resources along the way, and we can maybe catch up another time. But do not overthink this. If you're getting this personalized invitation, then this is for you. This opportunity is today. It won't always be around, and we're only taking on 16 students this time round. So if you don't sign up, you might miss out. So the longer you hesitate, the further away your child will go from their path to success. So please make sure you do not wait. Now, remember, this is an investment for your child's future and their growth and happiness. So please make sure you click the link below, book in a call, and we can take it from there. And I'm really excited to seeing you. Actually, if you are still on the fence and you're not sure whether to book a call, then what I want you to do is leave this next little sentence, a few sentences with you. Okay. Remember, the traditional classroom model, it doesn't always allow your child to achieve their full potential. And I'm saying this as a teacher of 12 years in a mainstream secondary school teaching maths. With overcrowded classes, stretched resources, and a one-size-fits-all approach, students often, they don't get that focused, personalized support that they need. But education is evolving, as you know, and so can your child's academic journey. So in a world where educational access and tailored learning have become essential, Aim High Tuition's online program is built to bridge that gap. So remember, this isn't just tutoring. It's going to be a complete learning experience for your child to help bring together expert teachers, motivated students, round-the-clock support, and access to some of the state-of-the-art learning facilities that your child needs. So imagine after this, your child is thriving in this small group with motivated students who want to push each other to achieve more. Imagine being guided by UK qualified teachers who understand the curriculum deeply, but most importantly, know how to engage your child, and gaining access to our 24/7 state-of-the-art learning portal where every single video, question, assessment, quiz, everything is on there for your child to access 24/7 whenever they want. So imagine having that at your fingertips. So at Aim High, we don't only provide academic support. We literally build their foundation for independence, confidence, and success beyond their classroom. So if your child wants to be part of this, then now is actually the time. And there's a reason why our students specifically see remarkable results. It's because at Aim High, we've redefined the way students learn. Now, remember, time is precious and your child does deserve the best possible support they can get. So do not let this opportunity pass. All you have to do is click this link here, click it, and then you'll come to this page where you could watch this video. It's me again. You can watch this video to get a bit more of an understanding of what's involved, and then just put your details in and book in a call. So once you put your details in there, so I'll just put mine in, you'll be able to book in a free call. Where you will just select a time from the calendar, confirm, and once you've done that, we'll be in touch with the details. So please make sure you make the most of this and book in a call, and I'll see you, or I'll speak to you on the call. Take care. Thank you. Bye.